That's close enough. 38's close enough to 40. No one's gonna notice. We're playing the Thief. We are week 2 chef. We have built a spear out of our gift of exploration that we received at the end of map comp yesterday. It turns out I actually had 2 other ones in my bank. So we didn't really have to go through all that. I could have just built it immediately. But, you know, it's fine. Sometimes it's the way it is. Here's the deal. Last time we were doing map completion, we were talking about how it's a good opportunity to play some professions that I have really never interfaced with, normally because historically they've been very bad in World versus World. Thief is one of those professions. So whereas with Guardian, I'm familiar with what virtues do, I know how the profession mechanic works. I don't know anything about initiative. So we're gonna learn a bit about base Thief, and we might try and play some Daredevil, some Deadeye, maybe a bit of Spectre when we hit 80, although it's kind of hard to play a support profession in open world and get a sense for what it is. But we're gonna get acquainted with the mechanics. And we're gonna have some fun along the way. I also started a new channel on the Discord for logging the age and number of keys that we get out of each character. We can track a couple stats, and that'll be neat. I also figured I'd mix up race a bit. Last time we played Nasura. This time we'll play this. Faith, could you build the bridge? Faith, build the bridge. Thank you, Faith. Initiative gives us no tooltips. We have access to signets. Signet of Malice seems fine. I already attack. I don't mind healing when I attack anyway. Okay, I would like to fight the dragon. You picked the wrong time to make a character. You gotta go through every pre-event. There we go. Yeah. Very scary. Can't jump that, I guess. That's fine, we'll just add it. You're gonna be fine, but your positioning could use work. Now, what's the first thing we do when we're done? We immediately go to the Grove. We because I streamlined my equipping process. Sort of. You'll see. I moved all the gathering tools off, I moved all the bags off. Your favorite streamer? Likewise. Azure Avocado in chat. My favorite streamer? Or mutuals? Azure, what do you think of, well, bullshit and all. Name a streamer who I like more than you. I do not spend a lot of time on Twitch. Yoshi? No. He's playing Deadlock now, he's dead to me. I'm kidding. I'm glad he's having fun playing Deadlock. So, you know, it's fine. Because the bank is actually down here. Look at this. Look at this expedient leveling process. Gossamer. It's my 4 bags. I remembered them. Unbound. It's my harvesting tools. I remembered them. Beautiful. We're fully equipped. Saw my video, very nice. Why, thank you. What are your thoughts about the upcoming meta? Where do you think people are going to wind up? Yeah, generate that SEO. Leave a comment on the forums, too. The forums are surprisingly kind about it today, which I appreciate. I made a video about boonballs and people said good job instead of get a... Maybe they're finally warming up to me. Maybe I'm finally warming up to them. Hey, oh, hey, Kiara. What's going on? I already gotten all the POIs for upper tier. No. Really not? That's the one I missed last time. Doing good. Starting our second week of map today. We're maintaining energy and enthusiasm for the project. So far. We're gonna do it a couple more times, and then we're gonna get fancy with, like, installing a Blishud route or something. But I think I want to do it a couple times with no assistance whatsoever. Just to see how quickly I can improve on my own stuff route of, like, what looks like it's fastest to go to. After that, we'll start to get sweaty about it. Let me in. Yeah, I got a roller beetle more is the big one. I think I was vastly underestimating just how fast roller beetle is. Roller beetle and sky escape. How's my camera so clear? It's easy. I got a hand-me-down webcam from my PhD advisor at the start of COVID so that I could join meetings and have my camera showing. And then I've used it ever since. It's like a 720p webcam. Just accept hand-me-down technology and then use it, and it's fine. There's something up here, man. Let me up here. hands up. I'm not putting my hands up. I didn't even get my home instance POIs. Hold on a minute. This run, not off to a great start. Really the only POI in though? I guess it is. Yeah, I know home instance is old. I'm in the Grove. If you think home instance is old, you're gonna be really upset to find out how old the Grove is, man. I tired with artist kind of things. If you are here to peddle artwork, I should tell you that I only get commissions through members of the guild. So, unless you are a member of United Arts of Tyria, then I prefer to keep my commissions by the community, giving back to the people. Just as a friendly heads up. They support me and my creator activities, so I like to support them. What am I missing? One POI. I'm going to assume down, because it looks like a house. Yeah. Alright, House of Ife, done. Back to Caledon. I'm not tired. I mean, I did just now. So. That's my secret. The NA Discord rules apply to my Twitch? No, they are entirely separate, and they are intentionally separate. You can say anything you want in here, and then I'll tell you afterwards if it's banned. Yeah, you are like, you're welcome to shit-dog any guilds that you want, you're welcome to make crazy claims about other players. If you... So there was the guy in Kyoshi's chat who was like, I think the gypsies are ruining Europe, and I think they should all be removed. I would suggest not being that guy. That's probably something that I'm also gonna ban you for. I don't think Kyoshi even banned him, but like... That probably crosses a line. But as far as the game is concerned, you can trash talk any other guild that you want. I don't care. I might not agree with you, but I don't care. That dude was wild and out. Should probably not have said that stuff, in my opinion. And then he came to play with K&T, and we were like, nah, we're just gonna like enjoy the video game. You can tell someone else. Some people really do be wild and out in video games. Be like, yeah, I'm having fun in this fantasy world, but you know what really grinds my gears? People in the real world. It's like, no one's trying to hear that shit, man. Right, I need to read my abilities and what they do, because I've never used these before. You're here to just have fun? You are welcome to just have fun here. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to just have fun. I don't necessarily disagree with you, Azure, but Siege is not a replacement for players. The extent that you use Siege becomes counterproductive. Kind of like it's a force multiplier, right? Like, the first person that you have on a shield gen is pretty good. The first person that you have on a treb is pretty good. The 8th person that you have on a treb, they could be playing, like, Meteor Shower Catalyst and accomplish more with their time in the game mode. I'm actually surprised to the extent that you don't use those kinds of builds. Like, you don't have a ton of people running around playing Barrage Ranger or anything like that. Those are very strong siege builds. Do I play Dead by Daylight? I play Guild Wars 2 and I play Project Zomboid on stream, and that's about it. There's a ton of stuff that I play in my free time, but as far as stuff that gets streamed, it's really just those two. And part of the issue of this little map completion project is that I really don't know where Zomboid fits into my schedule anymore. Because it used to be what we played when we were done with Raid. When we were done with World vs. World, we'd play Zomboid for an hour. That would be kind of like our wind down, our chill out, our vibes-oriented gameplay. But now that we're doing map completion, I just don't know where Zomboid fits in it. That's not to say we'll never play it again. I just need to figure out where the time is going to come from. What tortellini? I could eat tortellini. Sure. The leftover? Start coordinating dinner with the wife. I don't feel like I need to eat. I had my incredible ciabatta turkey sandwich today. It was everything that I hoped it would be. But now she's coming home from Pilates and she's trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. Yeah, that sounds fine. Streaming at the moment, but can take a break before to come read. Am I gonna do Pilates? Fucking never. I would die. I'm not anti-exercise. I'm just working my way up to it because I am not, like, super in. Here, I'll show you what I am doing. I'm pretty sure I can do this without doxing myself. I don't know what I've been doing. I've been walking for like an hour and a half every day for the last week and a half. Look at this, man. Look at this performance. 67 is low. I'm like over 10k most days. We're doing great. And it's working too. I'm losing like a pound every 2 days. So as soon as I can get down to something that's like not catastrophically hard on my joints, if I could get down to like 210 from where I am now, which is like 250, then I think I could start to think about doing Pilates and stuff. But right now I'm just not in shape enough to think about it. I spent too much time in undergrad being too hard on my body, drinking like 2 20-ounce Mountain Dews a day. And now I'm paying the price for it and undoing a lot of damage that I have done to my body. Do not drink soda. Soda is horrible for you. It's Dr. Pepper Zero. It's okay. 0 count. I have to wean myself off of it. When are you going to do Pilates, Azure? Huh? When are you gonna go run a 5K? Nothing. That's what I thought. Never mind that you said BRB. He's not here to answer for himself. Which is, in a lot of ways, like an admission of guilt. Probably put those on. They're gonna need to go underwater. Alright, let's read skills and find out what they do. Leap and strike your foe. The less health they have, the more damage. Spin in place, hit nearby foes, cause bleeding. These cost initiative. So that's my professional mechanic. How fast do I get initiative back? I get 1 initiative per second. Okay. So they're kind of spammable if I want to spam them. Yeah, extremely spammable if I want to spam them. Okay. So this is not an auto attack class. This is a spam class, and then you wait for your initiative to regen out of combat. Your song is coming from downstairs? I think that means Amanda's home. Somebody is singing in my house. Hopefully it's my wife. Otherwise I might need to AFK. Because there's not supposed to be anyone in my house. That would be the problem with that situation. Good enough. Kill one more spider on the way out, just to turn these red caps in, and that should take care of this part. Do you not? Oh yeah, here you go. You do want those. Gathering tools? Don't need those. Where I'm going? I need gathering tools. Also, from yesterday, we were talking about return to POF. I took care of it this afternoon, don't worry. If you watched the YouTube video today, the thumbnail was the floating, like, star palace in the sky from Desert Highlands. As long as I was out there, I took care of my daily events. We'll probably go do the daily events for today, after daily reset. After World vs. World, and then we'll go do 1 or 2 more. Does this ever expire? 50 seconds of not being able to mount? Kill me now. I did not think it lasted that long, man. These last 2 grasping hands should do it. Never mind, that last 1 grasping hand should do it. That's all I want. Thank you. I guess technically we should be doing 3-2-3. Or maybe like 3-2-2. So that we're getting extra damage down first. How substantial is the extra damage? Below 50 and then below 25. I would settle with below 50 at this low level. Because below 50 and below 25 is basically RNG. 3. 3. Now we get just 2. They're below 50, you just hit them with the 2. Larva we need. Alright, let's go do the Oakheart quest. Go do this quest. Does not look like the event is up this time, which is very unfortunate. We're gonna have to do it the real way. What does steel do? Shadow step and steel from. I can stealth and blind nearby foes. That doesn't seem that good. Is it one-time use? It's one-time use. Okay. So I just get random abilities from people. Not like random, but I get an ability that's based on what they do. I got the same thing from a spider and from a dog. Is it like the same for all beasts? I would like to use it on a humanoid instead. I feel like I'm starting to get the flow of dagger. It's a neat weapon. I like the finisher. The finisher feels good. There's 10. Oh, come on. Oh, never mind. The Vista's down here. It's actually fine. This. South. Wasted. this, you get no credit from actually killing Nightmare Court, so just ignore them. And I feel like you get the most credit from healing Corn. Because that's a lot of credit. This is my guess. If we're going to start thinking about an optimized route, we need to do a little more investigation about what we're actually getting credit. IMO. Actually, Grubs get a lot of credit too. Maybe you just kill Grubs and heal Corn. Any other Corn nearby? Corn. I see it. These choking vines are on the way. I guess they're kind of free. Stranglethorn also kind of. Alright. Have I missed anything in this area? Not up here that I have, so let's head north. Waypoint here, and then there's a POI up and around this corner. Grab that quick. I miss Aegis already. Oh wait, I can stealth. Hold on. Stealth kinda goated for getting out of combat. I mean, I can't yet, but like, when I unlock stealth, it's over. What do you give me? The same thing? Blinding Tuft? Okay, I have no idea what dictates what skill you steal. I stole Blinding Tuft from a person. That doesn't seem right. Fan feels very slow. Drop the shovel. What about killing Scales? Feels a little faster. That's not your lead. Tiamoths also felt like they were worth progress last time we did Caledon. Because then you can just scare him, and it's like double dipping. I get progress every time I scare it. This seems decent. Granted, it's not a ton of progress, but maybe you get more for actually getting it home. hard to say. He's still an escaped CMoth. Okay, I'm dad bod ready. No, I'm too heavy. I'm heavier than I would like. When I was in New York, I was like 205. That's dad bod. 250 for being 5'11 is just too fat. It just sucks because I love eating so much. Like, I love food. So it's a lot of willpower to just be like, no, you're at calorie limit for the day, you're not allowed to have that anymore. By the white version of you look, I'm not gonna comment on that. Can't bait me with your tricks. I see through you. Trying to give me, say, problematic stuff and then making ANET support tickets like, hey, your ANET partner said some problematic stuff on his stream. We'd kill him. What food do I think I could win at eating in an eating contest? None, man. I just like eating. I'm like a hobbyist eater. But eating competition dudes are like professionals. They're training and stuff. That's not me. Can I steal from a jungle worm? Are you also going to give me a tuft of hair? Ooh, he gives me something else. He gives me throat gunk. That also doesn't seem very good. Yeah, I know I can steal from everything, but everything I've stolen from so far has given me tufts of hair. So I'm just excited to get something new. Speaking of, I feel like we need to upgrade our weapon soon, because this one is not cut. How did I just give myself Chaos Aura? What was that? Because none of these are ethereal fields. Or blasts. I don't think that I would have gotten Chaos Aura from Throat Gunk, but maybe I did. Maybe I didn't read that tooltip carefully enough. I could have roller beetled that. I know I can look them all up on the wiki, but like that's not fun. What's fun is trying to steal from everybody and just seeing what you get. Like from a crate, I'm gonna steal from a crate. What you got? Throw scale. Bleed, poison, weakness, physical projectile finish. I wouldn't worry too much about it. A lot of people in the Discord are also bad at starting conversations and don't really know how to talk with people. Oh god, right, underwater skills. Evade and then strike. Block and counterattack. That sounds fun. I like blocking and then counterattacking. Throw a spear and then pull. Gain stealth if it hits. Strike and evade while active. Okay, so 5 is your best skill. No question. 2 is fine. 3 is fine. 3 is full counter. 3 is block and then retaliate if struck. But 5 is like generate evade frames and also do damage. We love that. grants increased power, regenerates extra initiative, makes you move faster, obviously. That's a map completion sigil right there. Try to stay away from shouts or mantras because they give no feel that aren't combos. That's crazy. You are insane saying that Mantra of Liberation and Stand Your Ground are the worst skills available on Firebrand. Because they're not combo fields. I hate to do this to you, but that's an L take. I've assigned you an L take for that. You're not actually dumb. You drifted out of range of the heart. Okay. I mean, you literally said it. You said you try to stay away from shouts or mantras. And then I listed a shout and a mantra and said it's crazy that you try to stay away from those. And then you said you never said that. It's nuts. You can't gaslight me. Gaslight Wednesday only starts at 9 p.m. There's no gaslighting before Gaslight Wednesday. You have to wait for the appropriate time. It's only 5 initiative. Like, I can use this every 5 seconds. That's really good. Can I steal from a jellyfish? Throw gunk. Oh, it is a combo field. Okay, my bad. Then what the hell did I combo with it? Oh, this is one of these is probably elite finisher. I must use elite finisher in dagger somewhere. Because that would give me a Chaos Aura. Alright, mystery solved. It's just that I didn't expect Throw Gunk to be a combo field. Shows me. Excuse me, come here. Thank you. And then if you could also come here, please. I'm evading your attacks. What is this that I'm using underwater right now? Is this Spear? This is kind of sick. Yeah, Spear owns underwater. High marks for this one. You pull him to you, you dodge around him, you get him confused, you give yourself evade frames. You get blocked by a hermit crab of all things, you feel shame and embarrassment. Just thought of another comment for the video. You can spread them out. Remember to also comment on the official forums, since that's where ArenaNet likes to actually gather feedback. You can also leave a comment on Reddit if you want. ArenaNet does not use that as official feedback, but they do read it. Get the POI on Soundless Isle, because you forgot it last time. And Roller Beetle out of here. I think I can skim on this. Nope. Wasn't going fast enough. We can bond a bigger. Here. And walk a 5K? I know, I've been walking a 5K like every day. I'm trying to get to the point where I can run a 5K. In part because it'll be better for my health, and in part because it takes a long time to walk a 5K, and I would like to recapture 30 extra minutes of time in my life. Like, forget the health benefits, I just want to have more free time. That said, it is great pogo time. So maybe I could walk like a 2.5K, and then I could run a 2.5K, and I could play Pokemon Go on half of it. Initiated. I'm gonna die in here. This is too many people. We got a kite for our life. You're next. I'm gonna die. Well, no, I can rally. I'll rally. And then we come back with full initiative, and then we rally. Then we come back with full initiative, and then we level. Alright, I don't think I can ignore weapons anymore. Have I gotten anything better? You've gotten a level 12 pistol. You kind of have to by necessity. Immobilizing bolas. Rapid fire. Neither are amazing. I do like the flow of immob them, and then kite back, and then rapid fire them. I get it. But I would just like to see bigger numbers out of you. Can I world versus world command while standing? I bet I could. I don't know that there would be anything like particularly difficult about it. I know that Elune also has a standing desk, and that's how she gets her steps in, and she swears by it, so... Not even that unpopular of an idea. I just spent a really long time trying to get a desk that I liked, and I really like this desk. And now that I have it, I'm loath to get rid of it, because it took me so much effort to find one that I liked in the first place. I was on the grind to get this thing. You know what it is I don't have a good AoE weapon right now. And it's kind of costing me. Like, the kiting is fine. It's just slow. And I would prefer to do a lot of damage all at once, rather than have to kite. Maybe it's just a question of adapting to a different kind of playstyle. Also, maybe it's just a question of letting my autos do it. So autos feel like they hit harder than rapid fire. Also, I didn't realize how fast initiative recharges. I can actually just mash rapid fire. Like, this is my rotation. And because it's got like a 1.5 cast time, realistically it only costs like 1.5 adrenaline. Or initiative. So that's neat, I guess. What do I do when they're 50 and I'm 30? If I'm living through... If I see people dying on ink, like I see people dying when I know that they have both their dodges up, I usually just tell people that it's a winnable fight and they need to play better. When we're surviving the initial spike and we're generating downs, and the enemy group is just so big that we can't do anything after that, I float maps. Like, Cloud doesn't actually let you win outnumbered fights. It just keeps you alive longer. Because it takes the enemy longer to hunt down every individual player and kill you. But it doesn't become a more effective technique. Any group that you kill by clouding is a group that you could also kill by pushing with numbers. Roller Beetle needs to be your default. Stop getting on your Raptor. Use Roller Beetle all the time, even in situations where it's not appropriate, just to train your muscle memory. But, like, there does come a point where you can just acknowledge that a fight is not winnable with your current numbers. And that's okay. It's not like a point of weakness to be like, we can't beat this group. Sometimes it's a reality that you're down too many numbers or that people aren't playing well enough. And in those kind of cases, it's polite to the rest of the people you're playing with to be like, alright, we're gonna go do something else. We can't really fight that group right now. If I steal from you, what do you have? You have a tuft of hair. This shit is going to take forever. Oh my god. Well, I don't need the movement speed increase, so I might as well just blind you. I gotta put on better gear after this. I think I've just refused to use the last couple upgrades that I got, and it's showing. You steal different things! This makes so much more sense now. Okay, so the steal is actually random. It's not predefined based on what you're targeting, it's pulling out of like a pool. So bad. I need to... Alright, let's fix this. Level 14 with power. Level 8 with vitality, and it doesn't like really help, but it's better. And power. That is Azure, by the way. Don't listen to his lies. That's Azure Avocado, commander of the Alliance Zeg, Z-E-H-G. Also noted Twitch streamer. And overall internet personality. It's him. No, he's same guy. He's same guy. I forgot to grab my rusty keys. If we find the crate box, we're gonna have to go to Armistice to get it. That's what I'm saying, Hells. He's just lying on the internet. He's a menace. Not a positive contributor to the world versus world. He only brings the rest of us down. With his bad manners and uncouth attitude. I have quite a bit of armor. I should be able to turn it in soon. Good dodge. I can do that too, unfortunately. We're not so different, you and I. Go on. Shadow, step away. Hey, you know what? It's initiative based. I can just do it again. Yeah. I'm starting to put this together. Hells, is CO also dying because everyone in it has left to play Deadbolt? Or is that just a K&T problem? Are you guys struggling with this as well? Deadlock? Deadbolt? Lockbolt? I don't know. Your main supports for Final Fantasy. Yeah, I remember when we had that problem. But at least the Selly meta is ending soon, and they'll have a reason to play again. Who's ready to run like half Ritualist, half Trailblazers? No? Yeah, whatever. Agree to disagree. I think Selly and Bringer? Yeah, maybe. Wait, Bringer? You mean Giver? The hell is Bringer? Oh my god, it is an attribute. I've never heard of this attribute before. What is this shit? Expertise, precision, vitality? You need to get out of the kitchen. The fumes are getting to you. That looks like a horrendous stat line. I'm going to assume that you meant Giver and you typed Bringer, and you, like me, did not know that Bringer was an actual prefix. There's no shot. What are you even using expertise for? Like, it just gets cleansed. Expertise is garbage. What are you doing? Fighting clouds of like 50 people that don't know that Conti Cleanse exists? It's crazy. You're gonna be real sad when people start running IOL because of how much barrier is in the meta, and all of a sudden poison just doesn't matter. Like, I at least understand where you're coming from now. I think you're crazy, but I understand where you're coming from. The problem is that we spent so much time in Renegade Alacrity Hell that people forgot that the previous Circle of Hell that we were in was Chronomancer Alacrity Hell. And also the insane barrier stacking that people are using now means that IOL basically has no drawback. So, I'm just saying. You have fun with putting together Bringer's stat lines. I'm going to be over here casting like 8 Gravity Wells in a row. That shit pulses knockdown. It's like the anti-road. Thanks for the follow-up, by the way. Portal Runner is why. Hells is not toxic. Hells is a good boy. His problem is that he's inherited a guild from Rawl. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I like Rawl, for the record. If Ruthos ever got hit by a bus, Rawl is one of the commanders that I would follow. I would also follow Hells. And I'm not just saying that because he's right here standing over my shoulder. Hell's also a fun commander, but hey, they're both good. They're both good. We can like more than one person. It's 2024. Pistol. I don't even know what it does. It's true, opinions do change. Changing opinions is the mark of, like, an enlightened thinker. Because you're willing to accommodate new information in your worldview. Rather than maintaining a desperate hold on the way that things used to be. Pistol thief. Listen, Hells, I'm level 15. I don't have a lot of options available to me. Forgot what it was like to be on the come up. Give me your shit. I'd like my evade frames, please. Did I ask you how your tier was going, Azure? What do you guys have going on up there in T2 or wherever you're at? Are you going to win? Are you going to succeed in your matchup? Precision? I don't think I care about that. Fair pitfall? Yeah, sure, that sounds fun. I don't know what that means. I'll try it. And then what do these do? Daze? Blind and drop a smoke field. I can blast a smoke field to give myself stealth. I don't know any other smoke field in it. But I GVG'd enough to know that one. Hit 5 and then spam 3. I figured out the spam 3 part. That part I've got on lock. Because the cast time is so long that you regen all of your initiative by the time you're finished casting. I just didn't have the press 5 technology. But now that I know to press 5, I will. Alright, so 5. Then spam 3. In your combo field. Five. Spam 3. Yeah, that feels much better now that I have like a second set of attributes on my other weapon. Physical projectile in a smoke field appears to give blind. That's fine. And the 3 is a 20% chance to combo it anyway. So I don't have to use the 4. The 4 is just nice CC. Yeah, I'm seeing it, because you get the combo finisher off of 3. That makes sense. Just take no damage at all. I fuck with that. That's got a good flow to it. Now what the hell does this pitfall trap do? Like if I prep it on you? Or did it prep under my feet? I think it prepped under my feet. So what if you come stand on this? Nothing. What if you come stand? Oh, I detonated. I detonated. Ah, okay. There's my AoE that I wanted. It's all coming together. He's beginning to learn. It just takes me a while to actually prep the pitfall. I can't pop it immediately. Dude, listen, it's literally the first time I've played Thief. But I look it up? Yeah, of course. But nobody wants to watch a stream where the streamer's like, I spent 4 hours reading the wiki today. And I'm just going to play perfectly all the time. People want to watch a streamer who's not afraid to fuck up. Like, check this shit out. Get on, dummy. He's learning. They don't teach you that one in the wiki. Oh, wait a minute. This is a free the kill the Nightmare Court Renown Heart. I'll just do that. That's a lot of people. Get him. Dude, he's putting it together. You can see the gears in his brain turning as we speak. SA Wanderer Firebrand, I think you're starting to get closer to what I think people are going to play. I also think the staff rework is really good. Like, Empower, it's one of the things that didn't make it into the video. Empower looks sick. The changes to Empower in the October 8th patch look really good. That said, I mean, honestly, do you want to know what my true secret technology is? I think my true secret technology is the fact that there's only one stat combo in the entire game that has concentration as a major, and it's Diviners, and it's a power stat. So I really think that if you're going to run a hybrid DPS profession, and you need to supply offensive boons, you are incentivized to go power, and you're incentivized to use as much Diviner as possible to stack concentration. And then the rest of the gear, as soon as you hit that 100% boon duration cap, is just like whatever else you want it to be. If you need to be tanky, it's like Marauders. If you don't need to be tanky, it's Berserkers, and you just end up running something that's insanely glass if you can get away with it. Or you add in as much survivability as you need. Like, remember that we live in a meta where people are going to be running 2 barrier professions per party. So is it inherently glassy? Yeah, it's extremely glassy inherently to do anything that has to do with Diviners. But you have so much barrier around you to offset it. That's where my head is at. I think that Diviners is correct for the current meta that we're in. Just because of how much support is available. You can afford to be glassier in order to extract as much damage as possible out of these hybrid supports. That said, the other thing that I think is interesting, and I wish that I'd put this in the video, and I didn't because I kind of forgot about it. The way that they describe the change to Celestial is actually that they now have the technology to functionally have a competitive balance split on attribute stats. And their first pass at it is Celestial, but there's other attributes that they could theoretically come up with a competitive balance split for. And one of the ones that I would really like to see them do is to take Minstrel, which I think is a problem stat in the same way that Selly's a problem stat, remove the Vitality from it, and make the concentration a major. So you have 2 3 attribute stats, or 2 3 attribute prefixes that have concentration as a major. One of them is a power statting. Sorry, Diviners is 4-stat. So you'd have Minstrels as a 3-stat concentration major, and then you would have Diviners as a 4-stat power-oriented concentration major. That's where my head is at. I should not be here anymore. I'm only 16. But my mind is older. That's probably fine. We'll level fast.
Nine.
Oh, he just...
Runner's knee.
20? I don't think I can actually be here at 22. I'm gonna go to Metrica. It's just I'm seeing a lot of red numbers, and I'm gonna go somewhere that looks a little safe. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Seconds.
Sure, what's up? Do you need me to mute microphone?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, sorry. Surprise call from Mother. I am back. I have a noise gate now. It actually does a pretty good job of cutting things out that aren't right in front of the mic. Okay. He doesn't know that I've got it. That was a longer Calydon than I think it probably should have been. But it's okay. We don't even need the 5 for these guys. We still have an hour before we have to do World versus World. This is great. Might be able to do like 2 zones. If we're fast. Okay, now that I have actual stats and I'm also killing things that are lower level than me, I love pistol. This is great. We do so much damage. And everything dies. I'm having a great time. Did you miss anything back? No. But yeah, I think that SA Firebrand is probably going to wind up on power rather than Condi. Just because it's easier to stat for concentration while maintaining power. I think you might see some people try and go dedicated Condi builds for it. I just think it's going to be really hard to put together boon duration cap at the same time that you're doing all that. Even though Condi does have an inherent attribute advantage kind of baked in. You know what would be sick if they're playing around with attributes? They should, because like the inherent advantage that Condi has, if people aren't familiar, is that if you're a power build, you need 3 stats. You need power, you need precision, and you need frost. If you are a Condi build, you only need 2 stats. You need condition damage, and you need expertise. So it's easier to gear for Condi, because you can get the same amount of damage while maintaining higher defenses. Because you can run a 3-stat prefix that has defenses on it. You can use, like, Condi damage, expertise, vitality, / toughness. Or you can extract even more damage out of your build by doing, like, Condi damage, expertise, power, etc. But what if they split expertise into non-damaging Condi expertise and damaging Condi expertise? So now you had 3 attributes that you had to maximize if you really wanted to extract value out of your Condi builds. And you could also specialize Condi builds in terms of you could just grab the expertise that extended like immob duration if that was the thing you wanted your Condi build to do. And then you could skip Condi damage and you could skip damaging condition expertise. Maybe another potential solution? I don't know. I'm not a game designer, but that seems like it's a potential option. Give me power underwater. I don't want to have to think about how to prepare traps underwater. A green card, please. Green card. Two green cards. Three green cards. Four green cards. I get 5. Easily. Kill some of the projections on the way back, and we might not even need to do it a second time. In fact, we don't. Yeah, pistol 3 kind of gross, huh? I'm having fun. Get blinded. Gelled. But the best part, we discovered this organically. Yes, Hell's helped with the fact that the actual combo is 5 + 3. But we figured out ourselves that since you're not limited by a weapon cooldown, you're actually really only limited by your initiative, and so you can just fire it off as many times as you have initiative for until they're dead. Skills that don't have weapon cooldowns go crazy. The same thing with Renegade. Fire off as many Renegade skills as you want until you run out of Profession Mechanic energy. Let's get her. I'm going right into the facility. Feel like I'm in Dan Goldeneye. Hells, did you hear about all the guild breakups today, by the way? Are you up on your drama? Come over here, please. The Rats Alliance, which is like SF, Gal, other people that I can't remember, is fracturing. And the Womp Alliance, which is like most of AR, that was kind of like the AR Community Server Alliance, is also fracturing, with Dag leaving and a couple other people who I can't remember. And then it's SF and Gal joining Dag in whatever that new alliance is going to be, and I don't know where other people are. I'm actually surprised that it's taken that long for a lot of those big alliance guilds to start to fall apart. For both of them, it sounds like just mismatch of personalities. Like, they were excited about alliances together, but it's different when you're dating versus when you actually have to live with somebody, and I think some of the component guilds in those alliances just ended up not enjoying the process of living together. Like, fun for the beta, but not fun for the real thing, is the way it sounds to me as an outsider. I will destroy this one control node for credit. Somebody else will come along and finish that, and then we will reap that. I mean, an SF Boys Alliance sounds very fun to fight. That should be a good time. Particularly for you guys, because you're always running like 45, and I don't think Dag really gets close to those numbers. So now he can all call to SF and Gal. And then they can blob up to 40 if they need to, but stay small if the content doesn't demand it. That seems like a decent configuration for them. We've forgotten a bunch of stuff. Oh no, you don't. Doesn't matter. Sit back in here, because I think this is... There's like the repair the gate heart that's back here somewhere. Right here. Probably. Anyone? Oh, we're at the protest station. That's not where I thought I was. It works. I have to kill jungle worms for this. I can kill ooze containers for it, though. I like that way more than shattering signs. But if there's nothing else to do, then I guess we got it. Oh, you can make them mad with 2 as well. Okay. That's slightly better. And at least I can get 2 oozes mad per trip instead of 1. Two oozes thralled at once. Or more? Nah, you gotta put it down. This should be plenty. Now we do gate. And then that should be... No, there's a POI down here too. And possibly also, there's a Vista down here too. Alright, there's a bunch of stuff I missed. I think we came to check. Oh, perfect time for the event to be up though. This poor other guy. Hopefully he doesn't need credit. This is actually... This build is really my speed. It's got me thinking there's that trait that's like, you gain extra... Or the signet that's like you gain extra initiative. We could really just hammer it. Do nothing but hammer pistol 3 and then that's the whole build. That seems entertaining. Later. And then is there anything in your cave? We don't know. That's not going to be the right way. Gotta go check the back of the cave. Forgetting something in this area. I don't think so. It's uncomfortable that it's not revealed. I think it's fine. Make haste. Yeah, I'll leave here long enough. I have like a POI here that I need to get. Apparently not. That's me, I complete. I also need to talk with scouts. I already did all your ground. You have nothing more to tell me. Scout. Talk to the scout. Free XP. Also use your healings. Also emote. It's free XP. Hey, this one's just kill dragonflies. And it helps if there's an event up. But I don't see an event up. Instead, we're just gonna do this. And farm a ton of venom sac. To put in here? Maybe just put another Signet on. We're not doing anything with that slot, we might. Now we can really spend initiative. POI in here. Bad done. Somebody's working on it. Oh. Where do I want to go from here? Up. There's one POI. It is the lab. Where do you want to go from here? I think you want to go back here and get all that stuff that you missed. That seems prudent. Turns out there's a lot of stuff over there. Pull up here. Alright, even though I said that I memorized the answers, unfortunately, I also memorized Ruthless telling me what the options were. 2323. Unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. Just know that I can do it both ways. I understand why his heuristic might be superior. Grab me that. Great, it doesn't matter. Holy cow, goody baby. Where is everyone? The place is empty. Okay, I'm tired of you opening with evades. So I'm going to open with stones. And blinds. That's where everyone is going. Somebody else is defeating all of my spawns. Now, are any of those tricks any good? Also, how do I get out of here? Maybe you don't. Maybe you're trapped here forever. Maybe you leave through the north. This looks right. Do we ever want to use any of these tricks? Scorpion Wire is just a pole. Initiative is a clear. Trick is a nice set of boons. Hypnos Fury Swiftness on a 20-second cooldown. I don't hate that. That seems like the kind of thing I could be very interested in. This is the north of the zone. The event. I helped. We'll go get the here. He doesn't know that I put a trap there, man. He's about to. Okay, I need to be a little careful with projectile reflex, I think. Because I'm pretty sure I just reflected myself almost to death. Fine, I'll rally. I did. Okay, I killed him before I could rally. This is still fine, though. Kinda rude to invuln, honestly. Don't res me, I'm gonna rally. Just like kill these things. There we go. Swap weapons into 2. Well, in order to swap weapons, we need to have a second weapon set. I guess I should put that on. Oh, I've got a ton more stuff now. Hang on. Do I have a better pistol? 6? No. Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna put a spear on. And we're gonna weapon swap a few times, and then we're gonna get free XP. Leading story chapters? Yeah, that one's gonna be waiting for a while. You really don't take a lot of damage when you're permanently blinding enemies. Kinda good. Could try that in World versus Rogue. Yeah, you actually just don't run out of adrenaline. Initiative, sorry. You just don't run out of initiative. Something is giving me back like 3, gain initiative at all attacks hit. Oh my god, okay, so unload is functionally free. I didn't see that it gave you back initiative if everything hit. That's where I'm getting it from. Yeah, that really is just your rotation. Okay. I don't think you can go out that way. I think you have to go out the front. No, you can go out this way. This is a way out. And grab a bunch of POIs and vistas. There's also the air elemental renown heart to do over here. $79. This. Start at the top of these mini conduit towers and just work your way down. new skills. Never mind. I'll just wait until I can afford the good one. That'll do. Did everything up in this. I didn't finish that hard. Must have become distracted. Who could have seen such a thing coming? Rezzing is not a ton of credit. With how fast Pistol 3 chews through people, I really don't think it's worth it. The only thing that we should have left now is everything on the left side of the zone. And maybe a couple things right down the middle that we have. Like, yeah, we haven't been to Artergon yet. Grab this waypoint. Back around here. POI up here that we need to. And then we're going to back around here. Up off an Artergon to get a Vista. Any POI here? No. I think we just head over here. 1 Renown Heart, 1 Waypoint, 2 POIs. That sounds about right. I'm a little concerned because I don't think there's 2 POIs in there, but that's definitely where one of the waypoints. Actually, no, it is where both of them are going to be, because the private transfer gate is over here. Which is the second POI. Just need to remember where exactly the private transfer gate is. This is... But it's fine, because I need this as well. Grade is... Nope. Turned is 1? Yes. Turned is 1. Greedy is 3. No, greedy is 2, because the worried must be 3. I remember from last time. So worried must be 3. Incredible. They're calling him one of the best PvE players of all time. The POI! The private transfer gate. No. Put me back in. I want to go back. Done. Oh, key. Huge. Our first key of the character. And with 30 minutes left before raid, let's see how far we can get in Kessex. We are now very powerful. Equipment. 14, 12, 11, 20. We put the 20 on. We put the 17 on. We put the 14 on. Put the 20 on. We have no good pants. We put the 16 on. And then we got a ring. Do we have any better pistols yet? We have a short bow. No, I love pistol. I don't want to get rid of pistol. I only want to use pistols. Pistol is too good. Keep me on my PP thief. Come back here. Anyone else? Yeah, a lot else. You guys look like you have this under control. You okay if I leave? They're okay if I leave. Not right now, I'm gonna grab. I have a larger target. No, that's Condi damage. Done. I've been so locked in on Pistol 3 that I forgot that steel was even a mechanic. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me later. This is a lot of damage. You gotta detonate the trap. You gotta kill some of these things that are not the veteran. I think that's your big problem right now. Also, it's possible that some of these are reflecting projectiles. I can't exactly tell. Let's start by stunning you. Just give me a bit of breathing room. There we go. Yeah, we need to watch out for projectiles. That's definitely one that's going to be a major feels bad when we're pistoling people. quest is level 25. I don't even care. Come out of this tent and fight me. Also a stun break? That's also a stun break. That's good to know. Waypoint as long as you're here. Do the mining heart as long as you're here. Mining heart is way over here. But you do it now, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, an event. Mind if I do? Careful where you step. They weren't careful where they step. The pack bulls don't hurt you. Kill the NPCs first. Okay. There's an event up for this renown heart that is normally pain. Great news. That's wave 4 of 8. There's still plenty of time to get some more renown heart farming in. Let me at them, man. Let me at them centaurs. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here that I can... There they are. Anything else to destroy? Oh, here's something to destroy. Alright, it didn't finish it, but we got a long ways through it. That's over half the renown heart. We should be able to take care of all the rest by just dismantling spike traps, and we shouldn't have to touch a mortar ship. Or try and put out bugged fires. That said, if you're going to put it right in front, might as well. Go get the Vista, get the POI. Back on road. POI over here on this. We made it, it counts. There is, it's just on the far. Don't give credit. I will now ignore you. Right, the scales don't give credit. You don't need to run it over. Instead, grab an air purifier. As long as you're heading into the belly of the beast, might as well bring one with you. I'll come down to get some. You're a different guy. Credit? You give credit. Okay, bandits give credit. Other NPCs do not. That works out fine for me. There's a ton of bandits here. I bet toxic worms give credit. Seems like the kind of thing where if I were cleaning up, I'd probably want those gone. Turn in the rest of the medallion. Hello. How was Pilates? Yeah. Yeah. But I could talk to you in stream at the same time. Do you not want to give the real answer while I'm streaming? Okay. So we gotta get braced like ASAP.
Yeah, that's what your mom said too.
Do they sell them at the Walgreen, or are we gonna need to go to like a specialty place? Okay. Would you like me to be done early so we can? I was gonna take a break in 5 minutes to come and get food. Heat up the tortellini. And then I might do an extra hour after we're done in World vs. World, but I might also just be done after World vs. Doing a lot of streaming lately. But the post K&T is going to be at midnight, so we wouldn't be able to do a... You know. Otherwise, we can do it tomorrow. We'll just do it early before you do anything. Got the brace. That works for me. Thank you for the visit. Nice seeing you. You will be on stream if you lay on the couch, yes. Actually, I can see you're exactly split in half. I can see your right side. But I think it's fine. This nail a POI. Get out of here. To overstay our welcome in the lair. Maybe I don't like spear underwater as much. Very initiative heavy. Or maybe it's just that this spear's kind of old and busted now. Because we haven't replaced it. Could be either. Given how long it's taking to kill this debris, I think this spear is old. See if we have anything that's a little higher level. Wait, that's your above the water. 23 you'll do. That feels much better. Crab trap, debris, and then we'll try turning in the crab meat, seeing how close we are. That should be enough. Anything else we've forgotten underwater? Ooh, but we should grab the toxic spider queen. It's a weird spot to come back. Oh, toxic spider queen is even up. We won't be staying. big. We can kill Edmund first. Give you credit? I can't remember. Yes. You know, maybe I don't want to be a pig. One Etten spawned down here? Where are all the Etten at? Oh, is that, like, Pistol Master Dun? Yeah, that's Pistol Master Dun. Very nice. Probably means we should switch to something that we get achievement progress for. Big? Oh, it's just interact. That works too. Stop this. 3 is your damage. That done. Get the hero point. This is where we're gonna need keys. Let's go to our Mistas quick. Hop in our bank. Oh, also it's 55. I'm not gonna have time to do this. Well, we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna go to our Mistas. We're gonna get a rusted ornate key. Or rather, our whole stack of rusted ornate key. Ornate. And we're just gonna keep those on our person. And then we'll go back to guess. And then I'm gonna be AFK for 5 minutes to go get dinner ready while we get World vs. World squads. So, I will see you guys around in a little bit.